What's up? How are you guys this weekend? My hair was absolutely wild this morning. I could not fix it. I had to put on a hat. Actually, looks like I'm wearing a do-rag. Yo, it's Frankie T in the house. All right, anyway, we're going to do some day of eating reviews. And by the looks of this guy's face, I don't know. Is that going to be my reaction to his day of eating? Because he's already in distress.
This is a full day of eating a typical bodybuilder meal plan for the first time in my life. We're currently testing a peak week with the help of George from Flex Success since we don't actually know what we're doing. We had the option of following macros with my own food or to follow a meal plan. I wanted to try something new and I didn't want to think too hard about what to eat, so I chose a meal plan, and boy, it was the simplest white people food meal plan I've ever seen. But I'll give George the benefit of the doubt and say that we've just kept the meal plan as simple as possible to make data collection as easy as possible, I think. We started the day with the most beautiful crispy salmon fillet and eloquent winter snaps from the frozen bags of Coles. Meal 2, we had more veggies, chicken breast cooked to perfection.
I mean, I don't understand I mean, it'd be nice to have some backstory. Like, is he like a lightweight bodybuilder? Is he? I don't understand what he's doing.
And some avocados, which I had no idea how to cut. The third meal, you guessed it, frozen veggies. This time we used extra lean beef mince, and we had a side of raw unsalted almonds. At this point, I was pretty hungry, so I combined the two final meals. The first meal was the same as meal 1, and the final meal, which I was looking forward to for some reason, was Greek yogurt peanut butter mixed with whey protein. It really shows how important food volume is when it comes to managing a calorie deficit, because even though I was eating more calories, I was hungry since the food volume was
I don't know why that says fat loading, because this is like just protein and vegetables, classic like bodybuilder starvation contest prep diet.
much lower. One more day of this, and we can finally carb.
Yeah, okay, so he is a bodybuilder and like, legitimate competitive on stage all the time. So that does seem like a typical contest prep diet. And if you did have to get really lean and shredded, yeah, you could do it in a much healthier way with something like lean grass-fed beef and specific vegetables that are not so high in anti-nutrients. I would say if you're going to do the classic like low fat, low carbohydrate meals, probably beef and cauliflower is your best bet, or even just eating only meat. But what he's doing now, he's got low quality protein in the diet. He's got these vegetables that are typically high in anti-nutrients. So it's just stressing his liver, and he can make slightly healthier food choices. But the bigger picture is not to do this competitive bodybuilding nonsense. The contest prep and the drug usage and all that type of stuff is the opposite of healthy. This girl again. Decaf coffee. All right, who believes that? Well, look, if she shows you the 8 coffees that she drank off camera, maybe the cumulative caffeine content will equal 1 regular coffee. Overnight oats with coconut yogurt, banana, strawberries, and chocolate spread. That's actually not that bad. It's calorically dense. Coconut, a lot of fat, banana, calorically dense, oats, calorically dense. So this can actually be a healthy breakfast if it's all organic, depending on what's in the chocolate spread. So it's not bad. Apple and banana pastries. So you have 2 realms of vegans. The ones that eat a lot of calorically dense grains that aren't doing as bad, and then you have the ones that are starving themselves on like fruit and vegetable diets, not nourishing their body at all. I mean, it's vegan. Is it healthy? Not necessarily unhealthy, but you need animal protein in the diet. Hold on, we missed that one. Protein wrap with vegan cheese, chicken, and veg. bro. It'd be funny. Like, imagine these vegans are just lying about being vegan when they eat foods like this, and it's an actual chicken with cheese wrap. That would be the smart thing to do, right? Like, if they actually knew they were starving themselves but had to promote a vegan diet to make money or for their sponsorships or whatever. This like, it wasn't going that bad from an inflammation perspective, but now you throw in these like high omega-6 chemical laden soy tofu, soy boy, whatever substitutes. I guess that's the worst meal so far. Vegan cheese, just they're so full of chemicals. And anytime these vegans try to substitute meat products or dairy products, it's just poison. Creamy pasta with onion, broccoli, vegan bacon, almond sauce, and vegan cheese. Yeah, I mean, this might not be as bad as the wrap because it has less substitute vegan products. But look, like when you start putting these fake ingredients in, like, are these vegans reading what's in them? Do they actually have it? It's very difficult to access information on like what these foods actually do to your body from an inflammation perspective, you know, like just from an individual perspective of what every single food, whether it's the onion, the broccoli, the vegan bacon, almond sauce, vegan cheese, every single one of those has pros and negatives. And the only thing, honestly, on that list that would be acceptable to include in your diet consistently would be some onions in small amounts and maybe some almonds in small amounts. But everything else in there, for one reason or another, should not be eaten. I mean, they eat such high volumes of food because their bodies are craving animal protein. Lovely. I'm surprised she even has that much muscle mass. And she really doesn't look that muscular. She's just kind of skinny. So, she says she's bulking or whatever. Bulking episode 1. I guarantee you she is not going to put on any semblance of muscle mass whatsoever. Maybe just a little fat here and there because the body can't sustain the tissue on a vegan diet.
I'm going to show you how to eat nutritiously for under $10
What's
a
next?
day. Here are 12 eggs at $5.49, so 3 eggs cost $1.37. Take this 449 pound butter and use a tablespoon, 28 cents, to cook the eggs. A pound of bacon is $5.49, so enjoy 3 slices for $1.36. This delicious breakfast provides 28 grams of protein and tons of nutrients for only $3.
What is this? I don't understand. You just bought the cheapest eggs and bacon at the store and made breakfast. Isn't that what normal people do?
I buy sardines on Amazon in bulk for $1.82 per can, and I found this ground beef jackpot for $2.72 a pound. So a can of sardines and a half-pound ground beef creates a lunch full of omega-3s, selenium.
Oh, wait, is this carnivore? Oh, it might be carnivore.
And zinc. An ounce of this cheese is 62 cents, and this beef brisket is $3.99 a pound. Throw the brisket in a crock pot, eat half pound of brisket with a slice of cheese for $2.61. Dessert, I found apples for $1.99 a pound. Have an apple for $1 and call it a day. Turns out you can eat like royalty without emptying your wallet. Now I personally prioritize buying organic grass-finished food from local farmers, so stay tuned to see how much.
Yeah, you should probably support small businesses like mine instead of doing what these shills do. Regardless of food quality, the carnivore diet is eventually going to destroy your health. I guess you could say, like, if you're on a conventional feedlot carnivore diet, the meats aren't as high in nutrients. Contrast to that, they're much higher in estrogenic compounds and toxins and chemicals. So if you're doing the feedlot diet of just stuff at Costco and Sam's Club, then you might not lose weight, you might be lethargic, you might not feel that good. Probably still healthier than the standard American diet. Now, if you're grass-fed, the nutrient content is higher, which means your liver is going to store more nutrients. So you might have liver issues earlier on, but you are going to lose weight and you might feel better and be healthier overall than the contrast. So pick your poison.
What I eat in a day is a girl who eats whatever the figurativo she wants.
This is that obnoxious girl that like pretends to be half vegan, but is trying to say she's eating whatever she wants.
We began the day with the last of the season's blackberries and a handful of these lovely toasted hazelnuts before happily slicing into this chocolate cake with a lovely kind of milk chocolate ganache and some hazelnuts on top for breakfast. This was a test for an oven I'm not used to using and it turned out just fine. Lunch was some Asiago cheese, some copa, and the last of those blackberries with a
What did she say? Oh, she said copa. Copa. It's this is the first time I've seen this girl eat meat. She ate some pork. Maybe I need to stop talking trash. Okay, look. Homemade chocolate cake for breakfast. Kind of charcuterie for lunch. It's not bad. I'm a fan. It could be worse. No vegetable seed oils. No like toxic junk food full of chemicals.
packet of crackers that I packed for work, and later when heading to the fun fair with friends and very graciously mounting this mechanical bull, I had this pulled pork sandwich with coleslaw and a couple of fries followed by some beer. Disclaimer, didn't eat all the fries, a little too much.
Did she see my videos talking trash? I think we reviewed this girl like 3 or 4 times in the shorts, saying that she needed to eat more animal protein, and now she's eating pulled pork sandwiches and like prosciutto. So all right, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We're good. We're good. I won't talk any trash today. We're improving.
Here's what I eat in a day as somebody that loves to immerse herself in nature and truly enjoy the thrills that it gives me. Starting it off with some AG1.
Bro, I can't stand. These people have made how many millions and millions of dollars off of a product that's not legitimately healthy for you. It's absolutely insane to me. How crazy is it that some people are so wealthy and they have this control of the media where they can sell you snake oil and make so much money off of it? You know, it's not fair to legitimate businesses like mine. It really isn't fair, especially when they shadow ban me and censor me and I can't sell, like, I barely sell any products or make any money. And these people are getting rich off of poisoning people and destroying people's livers.
Absolute go-to vitamin regimen, and then making myself some breakfast. This recipe is actually already on my...
So she had a green smoothie for breakfast, and then she had a second green smoothie for breakfast. Wow. Great idea. Let's really disrupt that thyroid function. How much anti-nutrients can you get?
Page, so go check that out for full details. I then went to a coffee shop and had some chocolate banana loaf.
Yeah, I'm not surprised after drinking vegetable juice that you go and have some chocolate cake because your body's craving some semblance of nutrition. A lot of people think that like pastries and cookies and sweets are bad, but so many people do this thing where they like restrict their calories and follow starvation diets and then just binge on junk food. But that junk food of sugar and carbs and starch, you know, can be incorporated into the diet in a, you know, somewhat normal way of eating like balanced grain-based meals. Blueberry bagel sandwich.
And a coffee, and then came home, made myself a very weird sandwich. Stay with me. We got sweet, we got spicy, we got some tempeh, all on a blueberry.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a vegan with an eating disorder trying to satisfy her appetite. I mean, blueberry bagel, you know, whenever anything's not organic, you're concerned about the, especially like grains like wheat. Okay, is there glyphosate in there? What chemicals are in there? Tempeh is like another poison soy-based vegan. Is it soy-based? Yeah. Soy-based vegan concoction. High omega-6, very inflammatory, usually oxidized fats. Vegan mayo, same issue. Oxidized fats, vegetable seed oil is very bad for you.
Bagel with mustard, vegan mayo, and jam. It's a weird one, but it's a goodie. Had some chocolate and then made myself a ginger carrot soup, which was absolutely delicious. If you'd like to check out some more of my recipes, head to my YouTube.
So, the worst part of this diet is very high anti-nutrient and flavonoid content. You know, look at the color of this soup. You know, the really green smoothies and stuff. I would be surprised if she doesn't have some severe health issues in a matter of months. And then if someone's healthier and more robust, following this type of diet for a few years will like completely destroy your gut and liver. Horrible, horrible, horrible for you. Not sustainable. Well, that's it for today, guys. Nothing too crazy, but goes to show you, you know, there's a lot to talk about in the realm of nutrition, and there's very few, if any, people getting it right. Most of these people are not shills, but one thing you have to keep in mind is the carnivore diet is a movement to sell red meat because sales are bad. So anything that comes out of these people's mouths, you got to be careful of. Even when they try to say something like, oh, support local farmers, they're going to reference a website. And on that website, they're going to have a list of their buddies' farms where they want you to buy meat from in your state. So always keep that in mind. Don't support these shills, these people that pop out of the woodwork that are not honest at all. But you guys can go to frank-stefano.com, where if you do support my businesses, all the profit basically goes to the Amish farmers because they are ripping me off. That is not an exaggeration. But outside of that, if you guys can drop a like on the video, leave a comment down below, make sure to subscribe and check that notification bell. And since you guys watched this all the way, I'll give you guys a preview of how crazy my hair is today. It looks like I'm aerodynamic, you know? Like I'm about to fly through the wind or something. Like I got, like some wind blew my hair off. I don't know. That's what I get for combing my hair and then trying to tame the curls. I'll see you guys soon.